Kerry. You are an earth snake in Chinese zodiac. You are a Gemini. And when I send you the video, I will send you a link to a site where you can find out what your sun, moon and rising sign is. So when you watch the videos, if you watch them on my page, you can get a fuller picture by watching your sun, moon and rising. Your tarot card is the Strength card. So we'll be looking for that. You might want to fast forward the shuffle because it takes a while. But before we start, there is the mention of a letter G connected to spirit, and some sort of injury or ailment to do with the back of the ear on the left hand side, going down the neck, and a lady with some sort of lower abdomen or left side problems, women's problems, or gallstones or something like that, all connected to spirit or actually happening now, because some of the messages I get off spirit for what's going on now, so that you know that they know what's going on. So we're just going to look for your card now. It take a few minutes. But the letter G did come with a sound or a word, but unfortunately I couldn't figure it out. I didn't know whether it was that you have a really strong connection to Scotland and it's somebody who's speaking Scottish or Gaelic or something like that, but I just didn't understand what they was trying to give me. If I had to take a stab at it, a guess at it, it would be something like Gerard. I don't even know if that's how you say it, but that's I'm getting the G sound. So I don't know. I've never heard that before, so I don't know. Lots to do with wool weaving and sheep. But I wouldn't imagine, I don't know, if you live in a rural area, or I don't know, or if it's some ancestor you've got that did that. That's what I'm getting. And tulips. So maybe there's a Dutch connection. Don't know. Any questions you have there, ask me and I will be happy to answer. In a face-to-face, I'd probably get to the bottom of whatever they're trying to tell us, but as we're stuck at this, we'll just have to make do. This is, yeah, that's what you had in the last one. That's changed, right. Something's changed. I'll be very surprised if it's not in the last pile now. They're being very secretive. And they've changed their mind about what they wanted to tell you. So it is the last part. It's something possibly that you don't want others to know. Yeah. Illness and bad temper. You are in the reverse. So that's your card. Those born 1962 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved somewhere, and a Leo. It's a karmic situation. Unable to express yourself fully, problems with the heart and back, either emotional or physical ailments that need healing. So we start with today's energy, which is the full moon, which is karmic situations, secrets and hidden enemies. It is the number 18. That is anybody born on that date, living now or passed over, a date for your diary or an address. The number 18 is massively important in a positive way, but you are torn between what you should do and what you want to do, or two properties. Perhaps you are moving. There seems to be a choice between two places of residence. There's problems either way within the home and family life, and it's not necessarily emotional. It could be bricks and mortar wise. It could be the wider family unit. There's something wrong there. Someone feels over the last 7 years that all the effort they've put in hasn't achieved much. Feeling a lack, or feeling like you're comparing yourself to other people and thinking that you should be further on than you are. Comparison is not your friend, so don't get into that mind game. You need to take some time off. You need to rest. There may have been a lot of stress going on. 4 weeks they're giving me, so it's either the last 4 weeks or 4 weeks from now. But you need to get away. You need to take a day off. You need time away. You need to find peace of mind. You might have to call a truce, and there may be an anniversary of a passing. You are more than capable of standing on your own 2 feet, Spirit are telling me, and you will be financially stable. So whatever this is that you're worrying about now, that's going to be irrelevant. So don't worry about it, because not only does it go to a 9, which is brilliant, it means that you're independently wealthy and independently stable and don't need anyone else. You've gained wisdom, but you will also, because the 10 of Pentacles comes after it, then find that missing piece, that person, that thing that completes you. And it doesn't have to be within another person, but you will find riches and comfort and stability, and will retire happily to a stable and comfortable position. But Spirit is saying, first, there's something you have to accept. Now, sometimes this is an offer of love. Sometimes it is a passing. Sometimes it is something you do not want to entertain. But regardless of whether you want to or not, Spirit want you to accept it. So any offers that come your way, you should probably accept. Now, if you was moving house and the offer didn't come up to where you was expecting, but it wasn't far off, then Spirit would be saying accept it, or you're going to lose the opportunity of the new property that you want. The same scenario in love or anything else. If you don't accept it, you will lose the opportunity of a lifetime, because this is giving you the security, emotionally and financially, that you seek. So the only other major arcana besides yours is this 18. So I know the number 18 is massively important. It has to be a person or an address or a date for your diary or something, but that card is massively important. So what else does Kerry need to know then about this situation? If it's career, don't worry about it. If you run your own business, don't worry about it. Yes, 7 years you feel like it should be paying off more than it is, and so maybe you're working far too hard and refusing to take time off. Less haste, more speed is what Spirit is saying. It will pay off, but not if you're too ill to be able to enjoy it. So you have to look to your health. You may have had to heal your heart over the loss of something, but you have to regain your strength and just accept things as they are at the minute, which may not be good financially, which may not be where you want to be, but you have to accept it. Yeah, you're feeling a lack. You may be self-isolating, which I know it sounds stupid now because of lockdown, but I don't mean it in that way. You be taking yourself out of a situation, 5 years is mentioned, where you have felt an outsider even in a room full of people. You purposely taking yourself away from a situation, and this may be because of the divine masculine. Now, I cannot help but mention this because it comes after the 18th, the 19th, living or past, date for your diary and address. So the 18th and 19th of this month could be important, where obstacles are removed or something comes to light. Something becomes very, very clear. There may be travel, children, or your success at stake, and the obstacles are going to be removed. It is bringing you happiness. So all along the lines they're saying whatever you're going through, you have to stay positive because things are going to get better. 8 years, and that's the one who's missing. 5, so we need the 6 next time. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Someone needs new shoes. Communication via the internet. Burning the candle at both ends. Working too hard. You can Google your animal totems. You have the stag, the deer, the fox, the owl, the rabbit, and the weasel or stoat, depending on where you come from. The rabbit is those born 1951, plus or minus 12, February to February. What cannot be changed is you feel stuck. You've decided not to walk away from something. The root of your problems is action is needed right now. You need to be passionate about whatever it is and take your seedling and plant it somewhere it will grow. So go where your passion is, but take action now. There may have been in the past somebody said no. This is a definite no answer. Or the loss of a child, or a termination. It was something that didn't reach its full potential. So there was a no in the past connected to this situation. Yeah, your immediate future, there is a tower moment, a massive shock, something that's going to rock your world. So again, we're in sequence here, 16, 18, 19, so we need the 17 is missing. You might not think this is a good thing. You may feel that your world is crumbling, but trust me, this is to make way for something better. So don't hold on too tightly to people, things and situations, because this is crumbling for a reason. In your present, there may be an immature water sign person. It could be a water sign child, but this is unconditional love and messages and offers coming to you. Could be from a Pisces. And I did start your read before, but I got interrupted, so I had to restart. And there was unconditional love of a water sign male in that too. So might be in its early stages. In your present, like I said, there should be a Leo around you somewhere. This is a financial, prosperous female, possibly a Leo, but it could be Aries or Sagittarius. She likes things her way though. Watch for the blackbird as a message from Spirit, but she will bring you luck, even if it's a blessing in disguise. This female is the right way up. You don't want to meet her the other way, but that way she is financially stable and knows what she's doing as far as finances go. Yeah, you're on the threshold of a whole new beginning. So you're at a fork in the road. You've decided not to walk away, so I know that you're not taking a new path. You are staying on the path that you're on, which is good because you're committed, and that's what you need to be at the minute. If you're not committed, you shouldn't be on this path. But it means that there's no going back to the old way of doing things. You have to start looking at it differently. Take some time out, find peace in your mind, and reevaluate and go with what you're passionate with. Don't settle, because settling now is the wrong thing to do. Outcome, Spirit, please. Okay, so now you've got a choice. And I did say, didn't it, it's between what you want, what you should do, and what you want to do. This is a separation. So perhaps it is the choice. Don't look at the Lovers, because it was always called the choice before the Lovers. It may well be that you have to choose between two people. It may well be that you have to choose, like I said, between two properties, two people, two situations, whatever it is, two jobs. But go with the second one, because if you really were passionate about the first, then you wouldn't have bothered with the second one in the first place. Or do what I've always said and chuck a penny up in the air. Choose heads and tails, and before it lands you'll have your answer, because you're hoping and praying for it to land a certain way. Go with your gut. Those born on the 6th or the 24th should be avoided. Living or past date for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. So, love life. Yeah, there is definitely passion there. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. But there is red flags. I knew there would be. So you've got to pay attention to these red flags. When you first meet somebody, how do they treat people that have no value for them? Like restaurant staff, barmaids, people like that. If they talk down to them, you know that at some point they're going to talk down to you. You may have been rejected, could well have been rejected in the past, but you have to stay positive. Spirit are telling you to stay optimistic about your love life, because romance is coming to you, but you may have to make a sacrifice for that to happen. Trust is what cannot be changed. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Faith in yourself and Spirit, not someone else. Faith in yourself and your own judgment. And that's what I was thinking, because we have it there as well. So separations and heartache, time apart from your partner, is on the horizon. That's the root of the problems. This may be because of work. It doesn't necessarily have to be because of a third party. Or it could be somebody is ill, like I said, and they need surgery, but there is time apart. In the past, someone was trying to heal a family situation, and your love life may benefit from forgiving your parents. So it doesn't necessarily mean that if you're a parent, you might have to forgive yourself for things that you've done with your kids inadvertently without thinking. But sometimes this can be issues from your childhood that you've learned from others, and you need to heal those. So forgive and learn is very important, because that's in your immediate future. you have to forgive yourself and others. You have to release and heal the past so that you can experience more love in the future. So there is issues from the past. It may be trust issues, it may be family issues, it may be something you or a partner you feel has done, but let go of any guilt on your part. That doesn't mean that you have to accept them back or anything like that. It just means for your own good to let go of the poison inside where you're not forgiving people or yourself, otherwise it will eat you up. In the present, you have to express how you feel, good or bad. Go ahead and make that gesture. It's very important because you're suppressing your expression there and you're not saying how you feel, and it will make you ill. A decision has to be made very soon. So you have to clearly decide what you want. So the best way, trust me, is chucking up that penny. Yeah, you're worried about whether this is a soulmate or not. You're not sure. But yes, it is. But there has been deception, either by you or them, where maybe you met somebody on an overlap situation. This is just a scenario. I'm not saying this is you. Say you met somebody on an overlap situation where they were just not quite leaving their partner, or you vice versa. And so you fear that they're going to do that to you. Or they've done it in the past and they've come back from the past and promised you they're going to be different. This tells me that someone is wearing a false mask and still is. So there's still more to be known about this situation. But don't think this isn't your soulmate, because it is. But unconditional love means you have to love someone, faults and all. That doesn't mean you have to put up with their behaviour. Okay? So different deck, I believe. Let's have a look. Flipping heck, I've got that many, Kerry, sorry.